everyone, how are we? Good evening, good night, whatever it might be when you're watching this. Always make that mistake, but anyway. We're going to be talking about social media tips, extra little tips that I've touched on in the past. Really want to reiterate to a lot of people. I'm finding a lot of people online in their posts, their photos are just lacking that little bit of care with angles, with shots. It's a little thing, but it's a big thing, because at the end of the day, clients of ours, and it speaks for itself when you're getting 10 plus leads every single day consistently, and have done for 2.5 years now. It has not really slowed down, honestly, in that time frame, and it's got a lot to do with how I word my posts. People relate, they empathise, they enjoy watching the growth of the business and everything else along with it. But along with that, you've got to actually know how to word things. If you're not blessed in that department, there are avenues you can go. There's virtual assistants, there's all these other people that can help write up. You get the photos, they'll write it up. There's heaps of things that are out there these days that can help you with that. And it, like I said, it's a little thing, but it's a big thing, because it can generate so much more work for you and your business. And it's not saying my way is the best way. There's plenty of people doing a lot better than me. I'm just saying what's working for us, and to a point that we can't keep up. I haven't needed to spend money on advertising ever. When I get business cards and everything else, most I've ever spent on that's $500, right? And I've still got some at home, and that was 2.5 years ago when I ordered them. I'm only just now going to redo them, just with the standards, like pictures of the stander, the zero turn, just to show people what we're capable of doing for properties such as these, because that is the next stage. We're getting obviously more workers going forward, and we're looking at getting a trailer and another ute set up. So we've got two of them, two teams going. When we've got the other stander coming, which will more than likely be a Skag 52. So a little bit of bonus there for you. Bonus little message that I wasn't going to spill just yet, but it's looking like that might be the case. It's a lot of outlay, but at the same time it's going to generate a lot more, hopefully, quality of cut. This thing does a good job, but not as good as what I was hoping compared to what I've heard with the Skags. When I'm cutting grass like this, and we're doing it, it's wet, it's thick, it's long, but it's just those few scragglers that you can sort of see in the picture. Anyway, getting off topic. With your social media, really look to improve your photos and the wording. Don't just have one word, don't just have another client, another this, another. It's all great, and if that's just what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you ever see any of mine, it's a story to be told each and every day. People aren't just scrolling past, they're actually stopping. They're like, oh, what's this bloke got to say? Like, what's he love his lawn so much for? And that's what it comes down to. They see that passion, and that's what it is. So when you do something that you love each day, it's not work to do it. And if you're finding it is to do your social media, then maybe that's not the avenue you want to go, because you want to enjoy it still. But what I'm saying is, if you want that work, if you want that extra generation and lead generation that costs you nothing, join the Facebook groups, get on Instagram, get on Facebook. There's Clubhouse now, there's all these other ones that are starting to really lift up. LinkedIn would be a great one if you want to get in with real estate and commercial type stuff. You can really find a lot of work through there. There's a lot of different avenues you can go, guys. So with it comes extra, obviously, leads bring work. So then that brings revenue, and that's all. It's 85% of ours is through Facebook. The rest is sort of word of mouth, and 1% might be from business cards or flyers. You know, it's whatever you've dropped, and someone go, oh, I saw this in the letterbox, I haven't called you for 4 months now, my lawnmower broke and I need you. So things like that you get every now and again, but the majority, and still consistently, has always been Facebook. So Facebook goes down, and we've got plenty of hands in other avenues to bring in work. And again, at this stage, we can't keep up anyway. It's hard enough getting back to people at the end of each day, doing your invoicing, doing your advertising, because I still post daily, still go to the groups daily, unless I'm banned from them because I post too often. and that will happen if you do it too often on some groups, so just be careful of the rules and whatever. But at the end of the day, I get banned from them. You don't post to that page no more. The ones that you're allowed, you post. So by getting banned, it's not a bad thing. You don't feel bad about it. It's just the fact that they don't want spam. They don't want businesses on there each and every day. They're scrolling just saying business, business, business. I understand that, but at the same time, it's there. It's a free service. Not a lot people can do about it, and you get some moderators of the groups, and they get a bit of power, and you find that with people, so that's fine. But anyway, that's what you're going to come across, guys, with social media. I'll talk a little bit more at Smoko because I've got to get into this. We've got a massive day. Got a few hillsides to tidy up, around the house, back paddock. Just quickly, with the sun hitting certain spots, I'm sticking to this end first, going across, and then I'll get down there. I'm going to have to double cut this anyway because of the stragglers getting left, being wet, long, thick, everything else. When this is dry, that will cut. That will cut nice. But when it's wet and thick, I find it is leaving a few stragglers. Investing, it's going to be close to $18,000 for that skag. I'm really hoping it's going to be $7,000 better than this, you know, like that's where I'm at with that. It's a big decision. More than likely won't happen till next spring, but that's what's in the works. By next spring I really want to have another ute, another trailer, 2 extra workers. We get 2 teams going and really hit the ground running for springtime 2021. So getting it all in place now, slowly building it up. So follow along, enjoy. And if I think of any more social media tips during the day, I'll pop back on here and give them to you. So thanks for watching. Bye bye. Okie dokie, nearly Smoko time, guys, so I'm going to wrap the video up. Max just finishing some snippering around the house there. Got plenty on still, got the back paddock to go and around the house. I'll probably run around the house now. But just getting back to the socials quickly. Just a couple of points that are going to help. It's about being creative. And if you're not creative, hire that help to be creative, because you need to get that message across. The thing that I find too that helps is when I do meet people face to face and they can clearly see my passion for lawn care as a whole. That includes fertilizations, top dressing, everything that you need to know about weeds and removal. But then also the yard maintenance knowledge that comes with it, and I'm still learning the variety of plants that we deal with, the type of hedges that require hedging at certain times. There are all these things that do play a role, and at this time of year not so much of an issue, but definitely coming towards winter and things like that, you need to really be careful, otherwise you're going to be harming things and they won't come back too good, or they might not come back at all. So quickly back to the socials. I know I'm jumping between work and the social context of things, but hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down here. I've seen a lot on there and done a lot and trialed a lot. On Facebook especially. Haven't really tried the Google ads or purchasing any real ads. I tried it on Facebook, and the reach I got and the contact, I base it off who's contacting me. Now when I've done the ads through Facebook, I've never really got a lead that generated any income. When I get organic reach and people actually share it themselves, and by just posting to the amount of groups that I do, it's up to 20 shares daily that I do. So if you're not willing to do that, don't expect that reward to come through. You might get lucky and be able to do half that amount, but you want to focus on the areas you want to do, and in my areas there's a lot of groups. It'll be Warhope, Port Macquarie, Telegraph Point, Old Bar, Taree, Wingham, Kempsey, Macleay and surrounds. It all gets encompasses there, and the thing is, even if you don't want to travel that far, they might know someone that lives in your area. So it all helps, it's all relevant. And if you get banned, like I said, about the pages, so be it. It's no big deal. There's plenty more out there. And if it's that bad, then you create your own group. And again, that's just more work at the moment I don't have time to do. But that could be something I do down the track, just for local businesses to go. We've got one that started up by a nice fella, Hastings, small businesses in the Hastings, something like that. And it's a great little group. It's slowly building up. So all of these things, guys, combined with your creativity and the fact that you do actually enjoy it, because you do have to, it all helps. I don't have a magic pill that's going to work for you. I don't know why exactly, the reason why it took off as quickly as it did and continues to grow and continues to get the same results. That 10 leads a day, that's 50 people, 50 different people a week, and that's only of the 5, and then I get on the weekend, I'm still getting leads on them days. So if you're working it out, up close to 100 people weekly is what I'm getting, calling, messaging. Out of them, you might say 10 to 20% might come on board, because my pricing doesn't reflect a lot of people that are contacting and wanting the quick and cheap, nasty job. That's not us. We don't provide it, we don't offer it, we just don't do it. So when people are after that, they go somewhere else. And when they want that quality, which is why I'm pushing for better equipment in every aspect, everything has its place. That thing's perfect for manicured acreages that I can get to regularly. Weekly I'll go to some. Fortnightly residential lawns is fine. But acreages like this where I'm not here until a fortnight and it's at the bottom of a hill, a lot of water runoff, a lot of water gets held there. Very healthy lawn. This thing struggles, especially with the mulching kit on there. If you had the side shoot, I'd be side shooting right now. So that's another thing. Whoa, you there? Sorry about that. It's another thing with the Skag. I'll be getting the lever. Trying to think of the word. Anyway, it's just side shoot or mulch, whatever you want to do. You won't get a mulching kit underneath where it has all the little wings and little things to keep it up under there, but the fact is it still works as a mulcher and would be a passable finish on a lot of our lawns, especially when we are doing a lot of them regularly. So I'll try and remember that. I don't know why it's gone. It's a pretty common one. Everyone that's in this game will know exactly what I'm talking about. Put it in the comments below for me, help me out. Yeah, so it's completely gone. But anyway, I know what it is. It's a little lever you pull. And yeah, Ballard is really big in America. And over here we got Catch Pro Australia. And they've got a lot of the products and it's on there. So you go there, they'll have it. You'll see what it is. Snap shoot, quick shoot, don't know what it is, something like that. Anyway, Max is finished. We're gonna have some smoko and like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye bye.